Hello, St. Louis, and welcome to OnSTL.com.
Okay, the giant St. Louis DJ album sale for charity is this week. It's Saturday, April 26th.
From 10:30 to 3 p.m.
Unless you pay $10, you can get, if you're a collector, you can get in at 9:30 in the morning at the 3137 Locust location.
Which is almost at the corner of Compton and Locust.
1 block west of the Fountain on Locust this Saturday. That's that's the first location. Now, at that location, there are 2 locations. At that one, we'll have all the LPs and all the memorabilia and CDs. But if you really want a lot of CDs, the old KDHX building at 3504 Magnolia,
Ron,
they will be there.
this thing is smoking. It's smoking hot. It is on fire.
Now,
it is like the biggest buzz. And I have to tell you right now, people are wondering, for charity, what charity? They're like, oh, yeah, right.
I'm glad you asked.
I honestly think the charity should be the old DJs. No. But instead, no, we're giving it all to a real charity.
They're the ones actually putting everything in. These are all from Mark Close and Ted Habeck and me and you. And
Bob Burge, he's a local treasure.
Hasn't been seen for years in St. Louis. He will be there. There will be. I have a whole list of all of them who will be there. But many of them contributed from their private collections. A lot of these have not been touched since the 70s.
And where's the charity, please?
All right, the charity is Caritas Connections.
See, this is why nobody knows what it is.
I'm going to tell you. Go to CaritasConnections.com.
Who knew?
Father Thomas Bryan heads it up. He's a priest, and he has devoted his life to collecting food from the various restaurants in St. Louis and accepting money, of course, to take food directly to the hungry here in St. Louis.
And this is why you picked him, because he actually does the job.
Right here in St. Louis.
Done. He's not like giving the money to administration and all this
exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly why we did pick him.
He uses every penny.
100% of every penny we collect selling these albums, and I'm not talking shabby albums. Look at this. Here is the Motherlode, the double Gypsy album.
Yes.
But Joy, this is the one with, this has never been played.
Oh, it's never
mint
been
condition,
played.
Metro Media Records.
How about that?
That's the one. That's the Metro Media label. That's very valuable.
Gosh, these things, they're, this I think is why it's tapped such an emotional response from everybody.
Moving.
Because
this the picture disc with Bob Welch and
Ellie
Seibert, who's from St. Louis, on there, and then our parody.
Now that he passed away, this is probably worth even more.
Sadly, yeah.
That's how it goes.
This is you and I when we were in the studio with Bob doing some comedy bits.
There we are.
We spoofed the album cover.
Funny stuff.
We're going to frame this and put it with it. So that's available.
The days.
J.D. Blackfoot, never been played.
Wow, how about that? Yes, the ultimate prophecy.
The Blodwyn Pig album where Sweet Meat was born, right there.
A lot of people don't even know that from Canada.
This is an original issue on A&M Records.
Gotta have it.
Okay,
you can get it.
The only reason I put Bruce Springsteen in there is look,
Bruce is.
You'll find all of that stuff. You'll find it'll all be there.
Oh,
but you can find that anywhere.
Yeah.
Those would be this would be like $1.
Okay.
Or 50 cents.
Okay.
Hard picture disc.
Oh, how about that?
Dust, very hard to find. How about Casey Seeds, Gary Colander's series?
Wow.
Gary will be there also.
How about that?
As you know,
I mean, just the art alone on these albums.
Right. Let's keep
Drew
moving.
Johnson has autographed this.
That makes it. Drew will be there. Drew Johnson will be there.
Yes. Can I call you faithful?
Mike Soup Grandick stopped by our house the other night. Actually Easter morning.
And this is a test pressing.
This is
the Ozark Mountain Daredevils.
Car Over the Lake album, and he signed it. And
it's fabulous.
A test pressing. Yeah, it's probably been played, but he said it's been sitting on the shelf
I think being played is even better.
And
okay. This was like my first album.
That's the picture disc version. This is very rare. The Monkees did that awful movie called Head with Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
I think Jack was one of the producers of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. The movie was terrible, but this is very rare, and this has never been played. It's mint condition.
Monkees.
Let's just quickly go through. And there's odds and ends stuff. I mean, there are thousands of albums there. This is a single from ELO, a one-sided single. Isn't that cool?
Yes.
I have no idea what that'll sell for.
That is fantastic.
Right,
how are these being sold now? Are they going to be auctioned off? Or are they going to be just be prices
there will be
on
rows
them?
and rows and rows.
Is it going to be a madhouse?
There will be, yes. There will be some silent auction. There will be some raffles, giving everybody a chance for $1 a raffle to get some of these items.
I am excited, and I'm glad we're not in New Jersey, because I would be saying I'm exploited.
I'm exploited. Okay, some picture sleeves on 45s. Bruce Springsteen,
looking cute.
The Pretenders, John Fogerty. Okay, you ready for this, everyone?
I love this song, by the way.
Joe, you ready for this? Mm-hmm. Yoko.
Get
Yoko
away.
Ono.
No, really, get away.
Singing about my man. I wonder who that could be.
Okay.
Yeah, get it out of here. How much will that go for?
Oh, we'll have to see. We'll have to keep.
Speaking of John Lennon, look at this. The complete set, 4 CD set of John Lennon.
Boy,
There you go.
we've
I mean,
got
we're
it all.
talking CDs,
And
thousands.
let's talk about our memorabilia, Ron.
We will get
Not
to that in a
just-
second. KDHX gave us 50,000 CDs. A lot of them will stay at their location. We'll bring some to, 50,000 CDs. This is something from me.
Yeah.
Ted Hobbick put this in. It's a limited edition, and he's got the second part of this, of Frank Sinatra's Suite.
I
2.
want this. I'm
No,
going to
you
buy
can't.
this,
No.
actually.
And look at this.
I'm going to buy this.
We're putting this in, Joy. This is the complete...
I want your I'm your wife price on
All
this
right.
one.
The Birds. Look at there are 4 CDs here. Everything the Birds ever did, right there.
That's nice.
one there.
That is very nice. I love the Birds. I love all this stuff.
All right.
I love
Memorabilia
this
is
stuff.
crazy. Check
The
this out
Casey
over
stuff.
here, Grant.
All
Look
right,
at that
check it
behind.
out. Here we are.
We have an entire. Okay, there's the
Who's
John
that
Lennon,
good-looking chick?
the John Lennon T-shirt that Joy wore many years, and that photo was taken in like 1974.
Yeah, there I
Professional
am.
Photo of you
in
wearing that.
In that T-shirt.
So that goes
It's
as a
amazing.
set. That'll be a raffle item.
God, what else do we have laying around the house that we never get rid of?
A lot of look at over here, tons of Casey stuff. I mean, this is just a small sample, but tons of Casey memorabilia.
That Casey
from everybody.
mirror is fabulous.
Right,
it's
I
a
know.
one-of-a-kind clock.
That's
And
exactly right.
actually, I've never even seen those pants before.
Those came from Drew Johnson, the pants. He wore them.
Did he sign them?
Drew's
He wore them.
Drew's bare butt was in that sucker right there. So there you go. I don't know if you washed them or not. Okay.
Oh, even better.
Okay. Now listen, everyone needs to know this. This is important. This is cash only, all sales final.
Really?
Here's who's going to be there. Some of these,
That'll
most
be
of these,
between us girls.
we're running out of time.
Okay.
Most of these are confirmed. Ted Hobbick, Mark Close, you and I, Jim Doyle, John Hewlett, you man, Joe Mama Mason, they're all confirmed. Rich Dalton, he wasn't sure, but I think he said over the airs of Casey that he'll be there.
Been
so,
talking about this
right.
forever. Yeah.
Drew Johnson will definitely be there. Jim Singer, you know Jim. He may or may not come. You know Jim.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Bob Birch says he's coming.
Okay.
We saw him yesterday.
That'll be a rare
He'll be there.
appearance from the national or the local treasure.
Gary Colander. Gary Colander, who I've known longer than I've known you, and I've known you in 43 years. So
Oh my gosh.
Gary will be there. Randy Rayleigh will be there. I'm hoping
I'm gonna tear up.
Bernie Hayes put in over 1,000 albums on this. And I'm begging him to come. Bernie Hayes, we all grew up listening to Bernie on
What a nice
KWK and
event.
KTZ.
Yeah.
You know.
And we have some sodas and waters and beers and things. So
Yeah.
it'll be a lot of fun.
Chuck Lavazzi from KDHX will be there.
Yeah.
I think Dick Hewlett's coming. Now, Dick Hewlett goes back to KDI
I saw
days,
him
KXOK,
yesterday. Yeah.
KSD. He's been everywhere. He's supposed to be there. Bill Poole from the Casey
I
days.
twisted
Bill will
his
be there.
arm.
And Smash told us when we interviewed him that he couldn't
Yes.
make it, but now I think in his newsletter he said he plans to be there.
Really?
So
How about that?
hopefully that'll work out just fine. Now here's the important part for me. These people that I'm going to mention right now, they paid to be sponsors because they wanted us to be able to give 100% of everything we collected to the charity. So this will help us defray
Okay,
costs.
okay.
Walter Ray at CD Warehouse.
Okay.
He is an official sponsor.
Okay, Ron.
CD Ware and Walter's bringing. I'm telling you,
That's good.
He's bringing stuff with him from the CD Warehouse
Really?
also. That is one of the few places in St. Louis where you can always find CDs for under $5.
Nice.
They're at 11828 Tesson Ferry Road. in
Good.
South.
Thank you. Thank
Okay.
you, nice sponsor person.
And one of my favorites here, Mr. Nice Guy Head Shop.
Oh, yeah.
These
The
guys are
Loop.
great.
Yes.
David Palatnik is the owner, and his brother Isaac works there as well. Mr. Nice Guy Head Shop is east of the Loop
Yes,
at
head shops. Does
50
everything come full circle?
Yes, 5892 Del Mar. And they're going to have a table there as well. So, hey, buy an album, buy a bong, go
Yeah,
home,
far
leave us
out.
alone.
Yeah.
Okay. And Shaggy the Chic Mobile Pet Grooming. They're down 44, but they cover all of the St. Louis area and Jefferson County.
Shaggity chic.
Shaggy to Chic.
Shaggy too chic. Okay.
Mobile pet grooming. They'll show
And
up at
they
your
come
house.
up with their
Yeah, that's-
van and they do your dog and
They do your dog.
The dog comes
That's
out.
right,
and-
yeah.
and it-
You can call Shaggy to Chic. Call Chrissy or Steve at 636-614-6765. They'll all be there as sponsors. Thank them. I also want to thank Deerbergs because they pitched in a lot of bottled water and the bags, the shopping
How about
bags will you
that?
be using.
Yeah,
Emo's
they
Pizza.
are dear, and so is Emo's.
Emo's Pizza gave us boxes and boxes of 16-inch pizzas to sell at $1 a slice. Now listen to this. Mr. Emo himself.
And how about the porta potty people? Don't forget
I'm going to
them.
get to that. I want to tell you
Okay.
the Emo
Okay.
story. Let's not get ahead of yourself.
Okay, I can't.
You don't need the porta potty till you
drink.
drink the beer from the fountain on Locust and eat the Emo's Pizza.
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Emo himself says, you can't cut these in slices because we're the square beyond compare. They have to be cut in squares.
Of course.
His staff said, but we want to be able to sell them at $1 a slice to give them away to charity. They talked him into it. He said, this one time only.
Oh,
This will be the only
how
time you'll
about
see
this?
an Emo's
What?
Pizza.
This
Yes.
trumps all.
I know, doesn't it?
This
Okay.
event will have a sliced Imo's
That's right.
pizza.
That's right. A rarity. That's worth $10.
OTO.
Okay, there we go. All right, so we'll have that. And we'll also have sodas from Sam's Club. Sam's Club gave us case after case of
Yeah.
sodas.
Come,
And,
see the pizza.
Now the porta potty.
Stay for the music.
The porta potty. Supplied by R&R Regency Contractors. Thank you all very much. That's this Saturday. See you at 10:30. If you want to get in early, come
Wait
at
a second.
9:30.
Who's the porta potty company? You said that too fast.
R&R Regency
R&R,
Contractors.
yes.
Oh, you
They're-
know them?
Well, they're local. They're locally
Yes, they are.
owned.
They're all-
They want your
everybody here.
stinking business.
And all this stays in
Yeah.
in St. Louis. See you then.